Welcome to Moisture Mitigation, Myths and Misconceptions from Forbo Flooring Systems North America. Today, we're focusing on two exceptional adhesives in the Easy-On family of flooring products, Forbo Easy-On 100 and Sustain 100. In the next few minutes, we'll share important facts and show how these innovative adhesives eliminate the need for expensive moisture mitigation. In recent years, the flooring industry has focused more intensely on moisture in concrete. It's always been important to test and monitor moisture levels in concrete. As time and cost pressures have increased, construction schedules have become tighter, prompting earlier installation of flooring material on concrete that may not have been allowed adequate time for moisture to dissipate. We've also seen a trend toward denser, heavily troweled or burnished slab surfaces, with the goal of providing a more aesthetically sophisticated, smoother finish. Both of these dynamics, shorter time for the moisture to dissipate and heavy over-troweled slabs with densified surfaces, have contributed to moisture retention. Let's look at how this happens. When concrete is poured, 15 to 20% of the mixture is water, which leaves the slab with a 100% internal relative humidity. Initially, as the concrete cures, moisture migrates up and bleeds out of the concrete. As the concrete continues to cure, it dries mainly from the surface down. Because the center dries more slowly, some moisture remains, and that's what we measure today in the flooring industry, the amount of moisture that's inside the concrete. One of the major misconceptions in the industry is that high moisture in the concrete is inherently and disastrously bad. But in fact, moisture is an important component of high-quality, healthy concrete. Internal sections of concrete have a pH of about 13 due to alkaline salts. As the moisture in the concrete migrates up, it carries those alkaline salts with it, bringing them to the surface. When the moisture evaporates, those salts get deposited on the surface. These salts are high in pH, and when they're combined with moisture, they degrade adhesives and flooring materials. The important factor to understand is that the alkaline salts, or pH, require moisture to actually damage the adhesive or flooring material. This makes managing the moisture movement to the surface of the slab, not inside the slab, the crucial piece. Despite this, in the flooring industry today, many companies offer solutions for moisture mitigation. But in many cases, no mitigation is actually needed to protect the adhesive in the flooring. Topical mitigation, which is sometimes the suggested solution, is an epoxy strategy. The concrete is profiled or roughed up and then layered with epoxy, which fills and wraps around the texture created when profiled. When it cures, it creates a strong mechanical bond to the concrete because of the texture that was created on the surface of the slab. Once the epoxy cures, a layer of cementitious topping is applied, onto which the finished flooring gets installed. The moisture is in effect sealed inside the concrete. This is an expensive proposition. Change orders and charges from $5 to as high as $10 per square foot are not uncommon across North America. Another mitigation strategy is the use of penetrating systems, specialized material that is sprayed onto the face or added during the mixing of the concrete, reacting with the alkalis, calcium hydroxide, or other ingredients in the concrete. This reaction leaves the concrete very dense, because the natural pores and capillaries in the concrete are plugged up. This plugged-up condition restricts moisture from migrating from inside the slab up through the surface of the concrete. The potential complication with both topical and penetrating strategies is that because the concrete surface is rendered non-porous, the water and the water-based adhesives in use today can get trapped between the concrete surface and the backing of the flooring. As a result, the adhesive is slow to set up, potentially leading to displacement of the adhesive during construction. Some of these moisture mitigation systems can also chemically react with adhesives, breaking them down over time. The industry guideline ASTM F710 recommends that these systems not be used because they can adversely affect the bond of adhesives, patching compounds, and flooring material to the slab. But unfortunately, these mitigation systems are common today. Now that we've talked about surface-applied epoxies, which are coatings that slow moisture migration using a mechanical bond, and we've also discussed penetrating strategies that react internally or on the face of the concrete, Let's explore the performance of Forbo's Easy-On and Sustain adhesive system. To address these concerns, Forbo has developed two specific adhesives: Easy-On 100 for marmoleum tile installations and Sustain 100 for use with marmoleum sheet. When correctly applied, Forbo's Easy-On system adhesives deliver a hybrid of the topical and penetrating strategies as out-of-the-box adhesives, with no moisture testing and no complicated or expensive mitigation procedures required. And best of all, when used according to the published guidelines, these exceptional adhesives allow customers to benefit from immediate occupancy and full use of the floors, eliminating the costly downtime associated with traditional adhesive installations. Our Easy-On 100 and Sustain 100 adhesives penetrate onto the surface of the concrete, building a mechanical key to the concrete. When the polymers set, they work like an epoxy to slow and manage the moisture as it moves towards the surface, where it might otherwise damage the adhesive, floor patching compounds, and the flooring material. When used properly, the Forbo Easy-On adhesive system makes installations easier, faster, and with quicker access for the customer. There is no need for special, costly, or time-consuming moisture mitigation systems. It's all about the adhesive itself. No added steps, just savings. Thank you for watching Moisture Mitigation, Myths and Misconceptions from Forbo Flooring Systems North America. For more detailed information on the specific requirements for warranty, please contact your local Forbo representative.